afternoon and welcome to Busn'it. I'm Matthias J. Johnson.
And I'm Mike A. Isaiah.
And today we are at Crete, Alberta at the North Country Gospel Fest.
Yes, we are. That's where groups from all around come and gather at one place to give the people the best of both worlds.
Yeah, here at the Jamboree. But we are actually, in this episode, killing two birds with one stone.
Yes, we are.
Kids ministries and singing ministry
At one event.
Amazing.
So we got something extra special planned for today, though.
Yes, we do. A lot of different things, but one in particular, we're going to be interviewing all these different singing groups.
Yes,
seeing what life on the road was for them. So that's going to be really neat.
Yes, it will.
So let's roll. Let's roll. Didn't trip on my chair this time.
I did. Yeah. Well, it has. First up on the interview line is two guys from the group called Mid-South.
Yeah, you probably heard of them. The first question that we asked them here was, what is some of the most amazing, what is the most impacting story that you remember of life on the road? And this was their answer.
I can think of a major change in our musical career. So we made a CD, they sent it to Warner Brothers in LA, Los Angeles, and they listened to it and they picked a song that they wanted to release. About a month or two after they released it, I was looking through the magazine that had the list of stations you could listen to, and ours was right there in the top 5 on the top station.
That's great, wow.
And about 4 years ago, I was in West Virginia singing with my family, and the promoter that promoted the concert was sitting there talking to me, and he was a big Mid-South fan. He said, you remember that song you guys put out that crossed over to pop radio? And I said, yeah, man, that was really awesome. And he said, that song was written for me, and that song actually saved my life.
Really? Wow.
And I really wanted to know what he was talking about, so he began to tell me a story. He said, man, I had a job that I was making a lot of money, I was living a good life, I had a nice house, cars. He said, then one day I was called in and they told me that they didn't need me anymore. He said, I lost my job, I lost my family. He said, I just decided I was just going to commit suicide, just get out of here. He said, I was just going to drive my car over the cliff. I turned the radio on, and you know what? The first song that came on was that song you guys put out. He said he listened to the whole song, and when the song was over with, he turned the radio off and turned his car off. He said, for the very first time in my life, I said the sinner's prayer and I gave my life to Jesus.
Wow.
Today he sits in church. He's a worship leader in his church.
And I think that story is just a great reminder of you do what you do and you put it out there, and God uses it. You may not even know for years down the road, or maybe never, until you get to heaven.
So here I am with two of the Bontrager boys. If you would like just to first tell me a little bit, and them, about yourself and just where you're from and everything like that. So
I'm Josh. Yeah, I'm Denver, the better looking brother.
So where are you guys from originally?
We are from Iowa, a small town called Kelowna, but we live on dairy, hog, and crop farm out in the country.
And where do you travel mainly? Like, I know you travel all over, but like as a main source.
We travel a lot in the southeast in the winter, Florida, Georgia. Summer we actually travel a lot in Canada, Manitoba.
And I only grabbed two of you today, but how many is in your group? I'm sure everybody wants to know.
There are 10 siblings in the family, plus mom and dad, so 12 total. My 2 older brothers, Carson and Mitchell, are back home on the farm. They quit traveling, they're both engaged and getting married this fall.
So what is frequently asked questions you have been asked?
Probably, is he really your brother?
Most of the time, when they come to me, they'll ask something along these lines. You know, you guys, a really nice family, really enjoyed, but you got this one guy with you, and kind of we enjoyed meeting the rest of your family. It would just be such a nice family if it wasn't for him. It's kind of.
Wait, you just don't look alike, or what? People don't think that?
They often ask if we get along well in the bus. That's a big one.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, well, there you have it. Let's see, Josh.
Yes.
And Denver, right? Ah, yes, I got it.
Well, this concludes another full week of Busn'it.
Yeah,
Man, it's always so hard to say goodbye to all those great groups.
Yeah, you know, although I think people hit it off with groups like, especially of like faith, because, you know, we're all doing it for the same reason, singing to the same God.
Yes, we are.
And you know what makes me think of this verse right here, in Galatians 6:9. And let us not grow weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we don't lose heart.
But don't miss next week, because we're going to be doing a contest with a whole bunch of other groups.
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing, like, who can wrap the cord the fastest.
Yeah,
and
closing cases and stuff.
Yeah.
With crazy fun groups like, well, Tim Lovelace.
Yeah.
Jeff and Sherry Easter.
and a whole bunch of other great groups.
Yep.
Looking
It'll be
forward to
fun.
that.
I'm Matthias J. Johnson.
And I'm Mikey Isaiah.
And we'll see you next time
On
Busn'it.